Hello guys, welcome back again, and of course it's a beautiful morning from this part of the world, and now we share the best of the best and the happiest of the happiest. So Bitcoin finally seeing some decisive break to the upside, but the big question right now is what more are we gonna see price do over time? Are we gonna see this price action continue, or is this just a fake out? I'm gonna talk about it, and if you think that sounds interesting, then you move forward to smashing that like button, tick the bell icon so you always get notified whenever we push contents like this. So let's run the numbers. So Bitcoin currently trading at the $38,300 mark. We have Ethereum at 2,300, and then the USDC, BUSD, all literally red, and which tells us that at this point we're seeing volume move from the stable coins to the crypto market, which is literally nothing bad as it supports the trend. So let's get into real price action to better understand what more price is going to do any more from now. So briefly before we do that, we're going to look into exchange volume over time. So right now Binance is trading at over 39% increase in volume. We have OKs, we have Bybit. Literally all the exchanges are green as we kickstarting the new week. So we're seeing money, we're seeing volume right now on the market. So this is a good sign as a week is starting off with a green. So we're more likely going to see it continue over time. But then that's just some sort of speculations until we get to check real price actions to better understand what the market is doing. So right now on the chart, we have right here on the weekly chart, Bitcoin finally, like I've always talked about, this breakout was exactly as predicted. So we're going to look at what are the achievable targets from here over time. So Bitcoin, like I said in my last video, that whenever that the weekly close below the 50 weekly moving average was a bear trap, and finally that happened exactly as predicted, and now price is continuing to head in an upward direction after seeing a bullish engulfing weekly in the last hour. So what more is price likely going to do here? So briefly we're going to look let's look into the 2-day chart. Like I always talk about it, I talked about this the last time, how the 200 weekly, how the 200 MA supported price on the 2-day chart, and price is currently testing the 50 MA, which of course our target is still lying way up to 50,000 bucks up on until 57,000 bucks, which is our huge supply zone. And of course let's check what more is behind this pump. Okay, right now on the 2 days RSI, I have always been talking about it, how this has been positive over time. We saw price on this long downtrend, and finally price started creating some sort of a higher lows, and which is of course a bullish divergence on the 2-day time frame, and price at some point finally broke this trend line coming around all the way down here, and now price is as well breaking out of the second trend line. So when looking at it on the RS side, this is telling us that there is loss of strength in the market, and price is more likely going to see huge increase over time. But then I'm going to look into the sentimental part of analysis to better understand what other people are thinking right now about the market, because it's not about what the price is doing, it's about what other traders like you are thinking about right now in the market. So looking at the fear and greed index right now, is currently at 27, which still are fear but not extreme fear, which means literally right now there's kind of like this belief in the present rally, and price is more likely going to see is gonna see a more increase over time. So looking on this graph here, this fear and greed index represented. Price finally, I'm gonna call this some sort of a inverse head and shoulder. So price is kind of like out of the neckline, and it's more likely gonna push up way higher than this. So that's it for that one. We're gonna look into let's check on what do we have as the trending news for Bitcoin. So latest we have right here, Bitcoin and Ethereum and others push up crypto market value by $200 billion. That's positive. And then we have 81 countries and now exploring central bank digital currencies. That's positive. And then we have Bitcoin rises to 32. Oh my god, this positive. This video was meant to come way but I already prepared the slide, the content before the whole pump. So you're seeing this. So this is positive. So shortly before the pump, and then we have Elon Musk says Tesla will most likely resume accepting Bitcoin. This is positive. And we have Bank of Russia advises stock exchanges to avoid trading crypto instruments. This is negative. Then we have Nigeria to start piloting digital currency in October. Positive. And like if we should check on Google searches so far, there's been lots of positive news in the space. So that still tells us that that's the more reason we're seeing this price, we're seeing this kind of like turning positive, and we're seeing this as well breaking up positively to the upside. So let's go into real more. Let's look at real still. Let's look at real more price action to better understand what the market is more likely going to do here over time. So like I've always talked about, this the $30,000 mark that we retested last week, that we never broke it. That was really significant for the Bitcoin price, and we maintained it, and now we are currently seeing price close above this particular horizontal level, sitting at the 34,500 mark. So as long as Bitcoin maintains this particular price, which chances that we go or test our macro resistance line, which is in line with the 0.618 Fibonacci extension level, and as well the $49,000 mark. So that's it for Bitcoin, still maintaining this huge macro support line, and finally breaking up this mid-term resistance that we created, which still of course is going to push price to test way more higher than this. So over time, I've already been talking about the 3-day RSI that switched to the bull side, and we finally get to see that break that we've been waiting for. So the trend is your friend until the end of the trend. Like I've already been talking about the 3-day RSI switching to the upside over time, and now we've also seen it break. I'm going to say the 3-day RSI is already gone past this level. This is actually a resistance right now. So any sort of a candle close within above this resistance line, this price is more like test this particular one and this one and this one, just like that, while creating higher new higher low. So Bitcoin still on the 3-day RSI is still a bullish price action, so price is more likely going to continue way more higher from here over time. So this is also let's look on the daily to better understand what price is doing. And right now on the daily, we also see similar price action. Right here we see Bitcoin formed a fallen wedge and finally broke the upside. So technically our target of this rally should be the top of the wedge, which is sitting around the $51,000 mark, way up and until this $57,000 mark, which is also a monthly target. And one good news about this pump is that if you should check on the chart, we're having a 50 moving day average, which if you should check the last time we went above it, that was October 2020. Price headed in an upward direction. And now looking at the present price action, we currently closed 2 candles above the 50 moving average. So this is a complete change in price behavior. So we're more likely going to see price still like I've always talked about. I've always been talking about this over time. So price is more likely going to come up all the way to our target of $51,000 to $57,000 mark, which is in line with the huge demand, with the huge supply zone we have not tapped over time. So according to this fractal here, price right now is in an uptrend, and is way more likely going to see huge continuation over time. So I'm going to look into, okay, that's price in a falling wedge with the target at the top of the wedge. And also price, you can analyze this in different ways. So here we also seen this descending triangle pattern, which is also putting price to retest $61,000 mark. So anyway you view the market from, it's obvious to understand that right now the trend has shifted to the upside, and until it gets invalidated, it is your friend until the end. So Bitcoin still trading way higher, with targets still sitting way above us at around 49,000, 50,000, and of course we're up to 57,000. And according to this descending triangle pattern, we have a target way extended up to the $61,000 mark. I've already been talking about it, that I've always been talking about this over time. If you've been following, that price doesn't fall in one direction. At some point, we expect some counter movement, and now we've actually seen that counter movement exactly as predicted. And don't forget, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to smash that like button and tick the bell icon so you always get notified whenever we upload content like this. So we're going to look briefly into the crypto market cap. I've always been talking about this chart is also this is similar thing Bitcoin it has been doing over time. So it's more like the Bitcoin chart as well. And the Bitcoin the total crypto market cap was still maintaining the 0.61 Fibonacci extension level, and finally price and finally is now on an uptrend with a target of sitting around the 1.8 trillion cap, which is as well in line with our macro resistance level and our general bullish point of reversal. This is more like this is also how the Bitcoin chart is actually right now. So that's it for the crypto market cap, still healthy. We literally no bearish, nothing is bearish right now in this chart. It's clearly an uptrend until it gets invalidated. So briefly, we're going to look into the crypto dominance. I've always been talking about this chart over time, over the past weeks, that the crypto market dominance is pushing is suggesting price go real up, and right now we're seeing that bounce. We saw this bullish divergence right here on the weekly, and then the good news is right now is that price according to the crypto market the BTC dominance, we've not actually seen real volatility in the market. So we see how our target sitting, we up this level 51.83 and we up to 130. All depends on how fast price moves up to that level. But then looking at this also shows us that at this particular point in the market, we're going to see Bitcoin pull this move first, and then the altcoins market follow gradually. So that's it for this particular that's it for this particular chart. Still showing lots of positivity in the market. So we briefly, like I always talk about, is that the stock markets always have this positive correlation with the crypto market. So we briefly going to look into all stock some major stock market pairs to better help us understand what price is doing and what we're more likely going to see here, see price do here over time. So right now we have we have the DAX index. Like I shared this chart the last time on my last video where I talked about dollar showing negative signs and possible devaluation, and on how you can get yourself protected from being affected. So right now on the DAX index, you can see that on the weekly this closed above a resistance line, and currently it's been trading above a previous all-time high. So it's more likely price still head in an upward direction. This is literally a bullish setup on the DAX index. So this is healthy, and remember, like I always talk about it, as long as the stock market is healthy, every other market is going to be healthy, because it's been observed over time that it's been learned over time that the crypto market and the stock market always have this positive correlation. So they follow each other. They're all in the money market. So we're going to look into another pair right here. This is a NASDAQ index. So we're looking at the NASDAQ index, NASDAQ 100 index. So this is also clearly in an uptrend. So until it gets invalidated, and we also having this weekly close real high this particular point. So as long as we maintain this line, so it's obvious that the NASDAQ is in an uptrend. So until it gets invalidated, and until it gets invalidated, the trend is your friend until the end of the trend. So let's also briefly look into the S&P 500. Is still maintaining this resistance line and clearly in an uptrend until it gets invalidated. So looking okay, we have the Dow Jones. Still clearly this is an obvious uptrend, currently maintaining this support line after it broke the all-time high right here. So the general stock market is healthy. There's literally nothing to worry about in the market right now. So as every market is currently healthy, and we more likely going to see better gains from here. Like I've already been talking about it, Bitcoin has lots of upside target to achieve over time. So this is also, I've always been talking about the bearish dollar chart. Dollar right now, I've always been talking about it, is currently testing a resistance line, and after breaking off a falling wedge, so price is meant to retest the bottom of the falling wedge, is sitting around the 72 points. So as long as the dollar doesn't get to break this resistance lines coming in around the 93 points, which it has tested it here, rejected, and over time here rejected, and now it's currently testing it with the strength that the stock market is showing. We have major stock market showing such strength, and now it's more likely dollar just reverse, and then dominance gets to flow into every other market. And don't forget guys, you can as well join our community where we where we keep you updated on what's happening in the market, and as well expose you to different opportunities that are available in the crypto space. So you make sure you sign up to our community, so you join the next big movement. And don't forget to register on Binance and trade real better with off a 20% fees. And I also make use of Bitfinex for my longs and short positions, which is currently on a profit, and as well the FTS exchange. And don't forget, if you want to chat like a pro, chat and draw lines and just chat like a pro and do better, I make use of TradingView. You can as well register on TradingView right here with my link and just chat better and just get exposed with lots of chatting tools that you literally need for better trading. And don't forget to join our social media handles so you always get updated to whatever price is doing. So that's it for Bitcoin. Still maintaining huge critical support line with nothing literally still nothing literally there right now to cause this panic or sell off in the market, as we've seen price break significantly high. And remember, I've always talked about this. Okay, right now we're gonna check. This is the Bybit liquidation, still telling us total liquidations in the past hour. So far we have 20 million over 21 million liquidated in the past 1 hour, and then we have over 923 million liquidated over past 4 hours, and then over the past 12 hours we have over 900. And wow, lots of liquidations over time is well expected when shorts gets piled up in the market and the market gets to go against it. There's always this squeeze in the market, there's always these liquidations in the market which fuels price. Okay, that's it for that. And also, this is also something that I've always talked about, the stock to flow, the stable coin supply ratio in the market, and we're currently seeing it right now turn to the we're seeing it right now turn having a positive slope. And the previous times that we had such positive slope right here, Bitcoin price headed in an upward direction, and we had it right here, an upward direction. And right now we're not seeing it turn to downside. So price is more likely still gonna reverse, just like I've always been talking about. So Bitcoin right now is generally healthy, no technical right now is pointing, is showing any sign of weakness in the market. And until until technical gets invalidated, right now the trend is your friend until the end of the trend. So currently there's nothing really in the market to cause panic or to cause fear. Price is more likely going to shoot continuously up to the upside. So that's gonna be it for today. I trust you enjoyed this video, and if you really did, don't forget to smash that like button and click the bell icon so you don't always get a message whenever we upload something like this. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.